Welcome to Gartner ThinkCast. I'm Karen Stokes-Lockhart, and today we're discussing a topic that we hope everyone can get behind: sustainability. Gartner's annual CEO and Senior Business Executive Survey recently revealed that environmental sustainability has become a top 10 business priority for the first time ever, with more than triple the CEOs citing it than just 1 year prior. Meanwhile, social responsibility and ESG, that stands for environmental, social, and governance, emerged as the second largest contributor to CEO focus on corporate issues, increasing 50% year over year. Before we go further, I'm going to pause to encourage you to check out our complimentary resource center, which houses lots of actionable, objective insights around how to build a sustainable business strategy for a positive social and environmental impact. You'll find it linked in the show notes. Now, Kristin Moyer, a Distinguished VP Analyst in Gartner's Executive Leadership of Digital Business Growth Strategies practice, and Sarah Watt, a Research Vice President on our Talent and Sustainability team, join us to explore why sustainability is growing in importance and exactly what that means for you and your organization. Welcome, Kristin and Sarah.
Karen kicked us off with some stats to prove that sustainability is now at the forefront of business leaders' minds and of their agendas as well. What do you attribute this to, Kristin?
A lot of it is coming from CEOs. So they're now viewing sustainability as an enduring change. So they're saying that sustainability is a top business priority. They're saying it's a way to differentiate their companies. CEOs are saying sustainability is an enduring shift in individual and social behaviors. And they're also identifying it as a shift in customer behavior. CEOs are saying sustainability is a reason to invest in new products. So a lot of things showing up in our CEO and executive leader surveys right now. Customers are applying the most pressure for sustainability, but we think investors are especially driving environmental sustainability specifically into CEO business priorities. And the reason, well, CEOs say investors want better profit returns and they want environmental and social change. So that's what I'm seeing. Sarah, what are you seeing?
I think it's been a real shift. It's not an either or anymore. We want profit or we want environmental or social returns. It's we want it all. We want profitable and sustainable growth for the long term of business. And I kind of wonder if the short-term thinking is now being challenged of trying to deliver for the next budget or for the next cycle. And we're starting to see some businesses adopt the slightly more longer term thinking. It's also really important when it comes to access to capital. And just picking up on that investor point you made, Kristin, we know that around 35 trillion of ESG global assets are under management. That's a significant number. So a lot of capital and a lot of investment is being put in this direction. And so ESG is starting to form part of a company's valuation.
Assess the near and long-term outlook for sustainability initiatives. Get guidance on the energy crisis, net zero, and circular economy. And hear from a panel about the sustainability journey and importance of authentic leadership. It's all part of our on-demand webinar, which you can watch using the link in the show notes.
Maybe pushing us into a slightly different direction, this is also important when it comes to future talent. I remember doing some interviews with university students just about to graduate last year, and they were telling me how important working for an organization with strong sustainability goals and ESG reporting was to them. It's important from a talent perspective as well.
Yeah, some of this is a sign of the times. On the environmental side, COP26 back in the fall, it was a bit blah, 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 like Greta Thunberg said. But the thing is that post COP26, all enterprises are on a path to net zero. Net zero is a greenhouse gas emission target that balances the emissions produced and removed from the atmosphere. And then with COP26, there's a credible framework for carbon compliance trading that now exists. So more financial capital for sustainability is going to become available. We're also getting questions about the impact of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. We think this is a barrier and a driver for sustainability at the same time. The truth is, more coal might be needed to heat homes in Europe in the short term due to shortages of natural gas. But decarbonization can increase energy security and it can decrease energy costs. It's also interesting. I saw that the International Energy Agency in the EU just drew up some measures to help reduce reliance on Russian energy. And so it had things like work from home 3 days a week, use public transport, drive a little slower, turn the air conditioner in your car off, things like that. If consumers did that, it could save them 450 euros a year or about 600 US dollars. So I think overall, with Russia's invasion of Ukraine, it's important to remember two things. Environmental sustainability is a long term transition, and progress won't necessarily be linear.
That's such a super point that you make, Kristin. I mean, we know that organizations, leadership teams know that sustainability is important, but there's a few bumps in the road. Now, leaders are probably wondering what they should be doing right now to advance their sustainability strategies. What are some points of advice that you give them, Kristin?
Start by creating buy in from senior executives. And what you really want to do is show them what they need to give and then show them what they're going to get. So, what senior executives need to give? Well, there's changes that need to be made to products and packaging, sourcing, ecosystem partnerships, and this all requires investment. But then what they get and what their enterprises can get is improved brand, increased customer engagement, cost reduction, talent retention. Also, it's important to look at what their stakeholders get because so much of sustainability is coming because of stakeholder pressure. Customers can purchase products that reduce harm, and they say they want that. Investors get environmental and social impact, and CEOs say that that's what investors are telling them they want. Employees want to work for a company that takes a stand on social issues. So, another action to take is to use digital technology to help with things like energy management and carbon accounting. Think about how you can get employees involved. The workforce is full of all kinds of great ideas, and leadership should really surface these ideas and then take them forward with employees. And employees want to have meaningful work, as you were just saying, Sarah. Having a sustainability program can help increase engagement. You also want to assess if specialist skills are needed to advance the sustainability program. So, for example, creating a circular economy, something that you've done a lot of work on, Sarah, or accounting for greenhouse gas emissions. These can all be really challenging things to undertake, and specialist expertise can help. Think about ongoing governance of the sustainability program. For mid maturity organizations, we typically see accountability at a board level, but sustainability can be really siloed. There might be one group that's focused on diversity, equity, and inclusion, another that's undertaking ESG, another that's focused on climate change. So lots of activities happening all over the place. An overarching governance structure is really needed. And then don't forget about M&A, which can support new product development. Sarah, thanks for your insights today. I always learn a lot when we speak.
Oh, me too. It's been such a great conversation. Thank you.